Our favourite spaces are dying. I grew up reading here.
I saw my first live football game here.
This is where I watched films made by my classmates.
And my late teens were spent catching art exhibitions with my friends here.
Sociologists call these third spaces. These are spaces outside home, work or school where people connect through shared interests and activities.
Think libraries, indie art spaces, community centres and community gardens.
But it often seems like these spaces have an expiry date.
Even when I was going to the substation, I always felt like it might be gone someday.
Why?
Because land is so scarce here, places are often taken back to be redeveloped. Sometimes it's also a lack of funds and interest to keep the lights on. Like honestly, before it closed, when was the last time you went to the Marine Parade Library?
Maybe 2020 to collect my Trace Together token.
Then why are you so sad about the old library being gone?
It was just a big part of my childhood. Even though I didn't really visit anymore, it was nice to just see the facade and remember what it was like to be 8, and going into this building I thought was actually a dragon.
But is it selfish of us to want these spaces around just because?
Maybe, but these spaces can be vital in shaping who we are and give us a sense of belonging.
I guess they are a neutral ground for us to freely express ourselves, learn things we don't in school, and figure out how we want to interact with the world.
That's why it feels disorienting when places we try to sink roots in are constantly changing or lost.
These independent spaces hold events, talks and screenings that you may not find at venues like libraries and CCs.
They give space for alternative voices and narratives and encourage people to experiment and take risks.
Demolition work at the National Stadium has entered its final phase.
People who have been through this before tell us that the loss of such spaces is part and parcel of life in Singapore. They also feel grief, but they believe that such spaces will emerge again.
Even when the spaces are gone, the communities that form there remain.
But right now, what can we do about this?
Maybe it starts with recognizing the trade-offs we make when old spaces are redeveloped or disappear.
What do we stand to lose and how can we find it again elsewhere?